You always knew.
What did you do?
What did you do? Nothing.
You were not meant to be the Dragon Warrior. That was not my fault.
Not your fault.
The only way to find peace within yourself is through the law of detachment.
Just let go.
When do we start doing stuff just to get stuff in return? A lot of times I feel like we have to let go.
Let go!
Who denied me my destiny?
This is Tai Lung, the snow leopard that was so full of rage that he became the Dragon Warrior. Then he went and terrorized the whole village and got defeated by the noble Poe. We call him a villain, but what if I told you he wasn't as bad as you think? What if I told you he was in a way a hero? What if I told you that Tai Lung and Poe's story gives us this important lesson in life about just letting it go? Kung Fu Panda was a 2010 classic, and at one point in my life, it was my favorite movie. A movie about hard work, discipline, and how good prevails at the end, and how greed destroys people. A motivational story wrapped and packed in a Hollywood blockbuster. It's a simple story. Tai Lung, the big black guy, and Poe, the good white guy. And good beats evil all the time.
Whoa, hey.
I'm joking. We kind of missed something here. An interesting philosophy that Kung Fu Panda tries to tell us. Yeah, I understand. It's just a kid movie. It's not that deep, dog. Chill out. Have you ever asked yourself, why did Poe win and why did Tai Lung lose? Maybe you could say Tai Lung was evil and Master Oogway saw the evil in his heart and didn't want to give him the Dragon Scrolls. And Poe had a pure, loving soul and Master Oogway could see that and chose him instead. Then that is a baddie. Whoa, you would be wrong. It isn't that simple and it isn't that easy. It goes really deep. First of all, Master Oogway was a dumbass liar. Why the fuck would you make up a myth and make someone train till his bones crack and at the end deny him his whole purpose in life? Well, what the fuck do you expect him to do? Be nice about it?
Whoever holds this long stick is gay.
What the fuck? What?
You were always my nigga.
I was always... What?
Yo, I think I downloaded the wrong Kung Fu Panda, bro. The real reason why Tai Lung wasn't the Dragon Warrior and Poe was comes back to this philosophy. The law of detachment. A philosophical and spiritual principle which suggests that in order to acquire anything in the physical universe, you must relinquish your attachment to it. In TikTok words, not giving a fuck. Poe did not care about the Dragon Scroll. It didn't even occur in his mind. Fell in front of Oogway in a ball of fire. He didn't care in training. He didn't even want it at one point. And what happened? It fell in his lap. On the contrary, Tai Lung spent his whole life training, waking up every single day training with Jesus, dreaming and fantasizing about being the Dragon Warrior, waiting for that moment that he could get the Dragon Scroll. His whole identity was a Dragon Warrior, and Shifu did not help. He kept him focused on the goal, feeding his head with dreams, telling him he was destined for it. Side part, Shifu was definitely white. I mean, that's some white people shit. Tai Lung was black, aggressive. Yeah, you know. Poe was Arab, blowing shit up. Poe's dad only cared about what he was Jew. Anyway, the law of detachment isn't something scientific where you can measure. I can't prove it. And I want to ask you something. How many times have you seen it in real life? How many times have you tried to achieve something and you didn't get it? Like, for example, someone who spends all day thinking about that person. You plan what you're gonna do on a date. If you get one, you text them first every time. And what happens? They disappear. They don't text you back. And how many times do you not have something going for someone? You don't give a fuck if they like you or not. Sometimes you don't even know they exist. And guess what? Before you know it, you're in a relationship with them. We even see it in sports. My national team, Morocco, in the World Cup 2020. We were expecting to lead the tournament in the first group stages. And if we were lucky, I'm talking about if the stars aligned, we would make it to the first knockout stage. And guess what? Morocco became the first African/Arab nation to reach the semifinals of the World Cup. They prepared, they trained, they put everything into it. But at the same time, they were detached from the idea of winning. They were just present and literally be the best teams in the tournament and did the impossible because of the law of detachment. There's this great quote about the law of detachment. When you expect nothing, everything becomes a gift. And that right there is the beauty of the law of detachment. Now, I'm not saying let up your goals and just let the wind drift you away. Rather, it's the freedom of letting go. breaking out of the chains of expectations that you put on yourself, being okay with anything that comes your way. And what the fuck do I know? Like I said, this ain't backed up by science. It's just something that I've learned to believe in my life. And as always, love you to death.